Hi, nice to see you again. So today I'm going to talk about the Georgia Guidestones. I never really wanted to talk about them too much because I think that anybody that's in the alternative media that talks about them is kind of advertising for the Freemasons, because the Freemasons put them up in the 1980s. And it says on the Guidestones, I haven't read them because I don't really pay any attention to them. It's more of a curiosity to me than anything else. But they say 500 million humans living in harmony with nature. Doesn't that sound nice? So there's almost 8 billion of us, but they're only going to keep, half a billion. And this is something that they're working toward. This is one of their projects. And the Freemasons don't seem to understand something that one of the commenters asked the question the other day, which is why I'm talking about this. And he said, well, who do you think they're planning to keep? That's a damn good question, isn't it? Well, I'll tell you who they're not going to be keeping, but I'll answer that in a second. Obviously, the larger masses of sheep are the ones they want to kill. And the question kind of hinted at, well, the most intelligent, most useful 10% of humanity, you would think that would be of some value. No, not to these people, because the last thing they want is anybody that can use any critical thinking skills or put a simple equation together or figure out what somebody's motives are. Those are the last people they want. So they would kill off the smartest people first, and then they would go after the dumb people, because they could take their time with that once the 10% smartest people are gone, and on, yada yada. That's what they sold to the Freemasons as what the plan is. But you think about it, that so-called smartest 10%, that's always cycling, and it's earned. You're not born with it. I know people are going to argue with me about that, but you earn your intelligence and your life skills and all of the things, and how you classify them. The way you put a measurement to it. That's not anybody's job in this world, and it probably should never be. But I'll tell you who they mirror very closely, except that they have some compassion, some empathy, and a moral compass. So you take those things away, what do you have? You have a Freemason. Somebody who's disciplined, somebody that can hold the course, somebody that can keep a secret, somebody that you can fill full of shit in one level, and then when they get to the next level and find out they've been lied to, still hang on because they're so insecure. That's a Freemason. And a Freemason is the last person in the world these people at the top of the pyramid want surviving. They want to kill them off first, because they're the ones who know everything. They're the ones that can implicate them. And they're the ones that'll overthrow them as soon as they get a chance. So they're going to kill off all of the Freemasons and destroy all the Freemason seed. They don't want to blend with it. There might be a few notable exceptions, but I kind of get the feeling they've already marked out who those people are going to be based on their physical attributes and their blood types and a whole bunch of other fucking nonsense that these Theosophical Society whack jobs, these fucking Satan worshippers, seem to think is real. But it's all delusional bullshit. Because you have a bunch of people who are deprived of any kind of normal emotional responses to anything that's real, and had that kicked the fuck out of them when they were kids. And they just want, the people at the very tippy top just want their own bloodlines. And I think they've already kind of mapped out which bloodlines they're gonna cast off once all of this project goes through. But it's a multi-generational project. But the people they're not going to have any use for are the ones that help them the most. Because if you're willing to do these horrific things to your fellow human beings, do you really think that the people that are in the hierarchy above you will ever trust you? No. The only thing you're proving yourself worthy of is a shortened lifespan and the destruction of all of your families, including your children. It would be a sad thing if they didn't deserve it, but these people know, these people at the top know that after 10 or 20 years, if you're a 50-year-old Freemason right now, after 10 or 20 years of reflection and thinking about the things that you've done and the way things have turned out, because it wouldn't be a pretty picture. This is if it happened, which it won't. Those people will turn. They know that. They know that. They know you have strength. They call it weakness. You call it weakness now too. But look at it objectively in the cold light of day. You have no chance. You have no hope. All they want are a bunch of dumb farm animals who have had all of the starch bred out of them, which they'll do in incubators. A bunch of good-looking, charming people who have no problem laying their lives down for live transplants for their superiors, for adrenochrome, for sex, because that's how base it is. I know that's shocking, but it's the truth. That's what they want. The Freemasons are completely fucking blind in one eye. Completely fucking blind in one eye. What do you think the symbolism means, you dumb fucks? They make you advertise it. You're the target. You're just a tool. A single-use tool. Between the Georgia Guidestones and your symbology, like, have another look. You thought you were smart. Are you? Everybody else have a nice day.